welcome back to my channel. So today we have, as you see by the title down below, a first impression on a foundation that I've been dying to try so badly, and I still want to try out their collection because I love me some Too Faced, and that's what we are going to be talking about today. We are going to be trying the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and they came out with a whole peaches and cream collection, and it is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's just the packaging and everything is just perfect. Too Faced always slays me with their packaging, and basically we're gonna see if this is not just packaging. And on top of that, the fact that they came out with a matte collection. You guys know I'm an oily skin / combination skin type of girl, so you guys know I love anything matte or long wearing, and of course I like my coverage, so we're going to be testing that out. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. So let's talk a little bit about this foundation. So first we're going to be talking about the claims that this foundation in particular has. It's very different from Born This Way, since Born This Way has coconut water and it's more hydrating. It's not at all like a matte finish, though I do recommend it for combo skin. So with this one, it says it's oil free, it has a 14-hour wear, it's oil controlling, photo friendly, and shine free. I think if it's oil free, it should be shine free. It says here it's the modern wear. It says here it's the modern way to wear matte foundation. Photo-friendly, smooth, flawless, and comfortable with a soft, focused, velvety finish. Alright, so I also saw in the Sephora website that it had other claims additional to that. It says it smooths the look and feel of skin. It also says it's transfer resistant, so that is very intriguing to me. Using exclusive comfort matte technology that is never cakey or mask-like. I really like that in a matte foundation. Obviously, I like my coverage and I love looking matte. Sometimes matte foundations make your skin look so tightened and just so powdery. I really don't like those type of foundations. I like it to look a little bit more natural, not so caked up, and even though I like my coverage, I like it to look a little bit more natural. So when it comes to foundations like that, I like that they have a liquidy consistency because I know that they are like that. I don't like any moussey foundations. I hate those. They just feel so heavy during the day. They're just not my type. This is the packaging of the foundation. The packaging of the whole collection is just beautiful. So if I do get my hands on more of the things, I will be doing a little review or just a makeup look with it. I fell in love with the collection overall, but I really needed a new foundation. So I decided to grab this like without even thinking about it. The foundation retails for $36. It has 1.6 fluid ounces, which is a little bit more than what your usual foundation has. Usually foundations, even high-ends, just have like 1 fluid ounce, which can be ridiculous for the price that you're paying. All the ingredients and everything, I'm really looking forward to this foundation, and I love how Too Faced is cruelty-free. So let's see how it goes with this. We still have to try it out and see if all the claims are what they say, you know. So let's try it out. I will be doing one side with a brush. This is a Sigma 3D HD Kabuki. This is my favorite for applying foundation. And the other side, I will be applying it with my Real Techniques damp sponge. And before that, I will be applying moisturizer and primer just like I usually wear my foundations. That is my foundation routine, so I want to do it like I would usually do it. And see how it all turns out. So I will be using as my moisturizer the Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer, which I love. If not, I usually use the Garnier with SPF, but since we're here, I'm not gonna go out or anything, so I just like using that one. It's very lightweight. So I've also heard that this foundation is medium to full, so we're gonna see. As you can see, I have some breakouts. I'm on my beautiful days of the month, so I mean, you can even tell by these under eyes, but yeah. So for primer, I will be using the Milani Prime and Shield. This is a mattifying, pore minimizing primer. I either use this one or the Angel Veil from NYX because they are my favorites from the drugstore. I don't have a high-end primer. I think I only have the Smashbox one, but it's not my favorite. It's very similar to this one though, so. And now we're going in with the foundation. So I love that it has a pump. The whole packaging, I love it. I think that you're gonna get the best out of the product. And yeah, I got the shade Vanilla. It was very similar to my skin. It was basically like not wearing anything at all. I tried it out over there at Sephora. It's very liquidy, so that's good. I just did a pump, and this is the consistency. It's like liquidy, but it's dense at the same time. So right off the bat, I can tell it's like very medium coverage. It's not really a full. So we'll see if we can build that up. Obviously, this is with the damp sponge, so we might need another layer of that foundation because I love my full coverage. So on this side, we can still see some of my imperfections. I have a breakout here and on this area. Like most of my breakouts are on this side. So I will go into another layer of that, and then we're gonna go in with the brush on the other side. All right, so it's not that buildable, but I still got to cover up most of my imperfections, so that's pretty good. I like how it looks natural. It doesn't look like a super matte finish. So this is the other side with 2 layers of foundation using my 3D Kabuki, and honestly, it's way more light. It does take away the product, so I really do prefer using my damp sponge. I will finish the rest of my face and give you guys my first impression about the foundation overall. But so far so good. I do have to set it. It's still tacky, so I will set it with some loose powder and I'll be right back. So I already finished my face and everything. I'm a little sweaty here, but that's not the foundation's fault. Although you probably can't even see it through there, just letting you guys know if you do. So overall, the foundation, I am obsessed with it. I really like it. It feels like I have nothing on, so I love that. I mean, you can still feel it, but it's not something intense. And I did have to set it. I did not set it in some areas, so it does feel a little bit there, but it doesn't feel like, oh my gosh, it's gonna slip away all over the place. So that's good. I really liked it. Like I said before, I like the application better with the damp sponge. It was a lot better. As you see, I covered everything up. I didn't wear any concealer. I just put on some blush, bronzer, and everything else. And I really like it. I like how it looks. It looks very flawless. It even helps out with the area of the pores. Obviously, I wore some primer, but I've worn this primer before, and with other foundations, it does not do something wow. It just mattifies. So I really liked it. It looks amazing. So I will be wearing it for the rest of the day. I might vlog it a little bit, and maybe I'll give you guys an update later on, but these are my first impressions on the foundation overall. I really liked it. I think I am gonna explore more on the Sweet Peach, on the Peaches and Cream collection. And also something very important that I can't believe I almost missed out, the scent. It's a little bit different from the original Sweet Peach collection. So if you didn't like that one too much because it was so sweet, this one has its peachy sweetness, but I think the scent is a little bit better. You can definitely feel the cream on it, so it's a little bit more subtle. It doesn't feel like so intense or candy-like. So I really liked everything about this. Like, you guys can tell I am stoked about the foundation. Also, it did not oxidize. I've also tried the Urban Decay All Nighter, and that foundation oxidizes so much, which is not always a bad thing, but it oxidizes a little red. So I never purchased it because of that. I don't like it at all when it oxidizes that color because I am so yellow toned. Us Latinas tend to be yellow toned, so foundations can be a little hard for us to find. The foundation has a good range of shades, so hopefully they come out with a concealer. It was $36, but I think it's totally worth it, and you're getting a lot of products, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much it with my first impression. Like I said before, I might do some testing throughout the day, so stay tuned. Guys, so it is currently 7:30, and I've been all day with the foundation. I already took this lipstick off like ASAP. I laid down for a while. I didn't do much activity today, but this is what the foundation looks like, and it gave me like this dewy effect. Ignore my eyes already. Like my eye makeup is all over the place right now, but I just really like it. My T-zone isn't that oily. I mean, I think around my lips is the only place that it sparsed a little bit. It literally dripped, but it was because the heat here was crazy. Like, I was filming and this was already dripping. I do notice that these foundation, I mean, it didn't oxidize too much, but it looks a little whitish for some reason, and it didn't look like that before. So that's the only thing. But overall, I like how it makes me look. Like, if I were to wear this for an event, oh my gosh, I am sweating, like, it's not funny. If I were to wear this foundation for an event, I would definitely do so. I can probably like tone it down, you know, the whiteness, so I can work with that because not that much. No, I think it's the lighting, but by the way, that highlight though, I think it just looks beautiful. So definitely give this foundation a big thumbs up. I might later on purchase it a little bit more darker, but overall the consistency is amazing. It did not like break down over here, which is usually where my foundations break off. It's not that, I mean, it was a little tacky on this area where I put a little bit of foundation, but it does not go anywhere, so I'm good with that. It feels very comfortable, and I even laid down and everything, which I never do with my makeup. So that's a plus. I loved it. I'm not recommending any of you laying down with your makeup, just letting you know. But I do recommend the foundation. Definitely worth the 36 bucks, honestly. And it smells amazing. Who wouldn't want to smell like peaches and cream? So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.